Now, 30 days, that's how long the politicians have to persuade you to vote for them in the general election on May the 6th. Well, we'll be doing our best to make sure you have all the information you need to make your choice.
Over the next month, we'll be in all 18 constituencies outlining the issues at play and the politicians looking for your vote.
We begin tonight with the constituency of Belfast North, an area conspicuous for its interfaces and the peace walls which divide Catholic and Protestant communities. The
sitting MP is the DUP's Nigel Dodds. More than 66,000 people can vote in this constituency.
It has almost double the Northern Ireland average of violent crime and 60% of people living in deprived areas. But on a lighter note, the Cave Hill inspired the writer Jonathan Swift to use it in his Gulliver's Travels.
Our reporter Chris Page is in North Belfast for this, the first of our 18 constituency reports. Chris.
Well, Donna, when you look down in North Belfast from up here, there are no visible signs of division, but this is the area which saw more violence than anywhere else in Northern Ireland over the last 40 years, and one of the legacies of that, of course, is sectarian segregation. There's less violence now than at any stage in the past, but interface issues are still among the biggest talking points for voters here. Neglected, empty, ugly houses mark the interface between loyalist Tigers Bay and the nationalist Newington area. Pastor Brian Madden leads a church in Tigers Bay. He says this spot on the Limestone Road shows how problems develop.
You get a domino effect. No one lives in these houses. Then the people behind them are looking out on the empty houses. Houses are being vandalised, destroyed, and they lose heart. They eventually move out, and then it starts to domino right the whole way back. And before you know it, the whole heart is torn out of the community. This is an area that needs serious regeneration.
And he says the domino effect stretches right back into the heart of Tigers Bay. In another part of the constituency, people are also asking for division to be tackled through regeneration. Catholic meets Protestant here in Clifton Park Avenue, marked by a peace wall. They're perhaps the most potent symbols of sectarian segregation. One of the most asked questions here is how long the walls will remain standing.
We're not into sort of looking walls taken down for the sake of it. You know, it needs to be done in a way that's beneficial to people who live in the communities, and that also means sometimes regeneration. I'm not talking about regeneration just coming in and knocking down a wall and building some houses, but looking at the infrastructures that are within communities. So we're hoping that somewhere along the lines that regeneration does address poverty and job creation.
Lots of issues are linked to the interfaces here, and they'll all come up at the interface between politicians and voters.